똑같지 않아?
편하네.
오빠 몇 나온대?
이렇게 선생님 주제 주면은 각자 옆 사람과 대화를 해야 돼.
Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. I hope you're all doing well and alright in the spring. Yeah, I just wanted to pop in and have a little chat. I don't always want to use this mic because I don't like it looking too professional. I would rather have it a bit more casual with you guys, but Chabin is doing the dishes, so I hope you can't hear that. But today's idea was actually to film and talk to you a little bit at the studio, since it's basically my second home at the moment. Of course, when I anticipate to film, there's gonna be someone there. So that had to wait, and now I'm home. We just had dinner, and amazingly, because we switched to summertime now on the 29th of March, so now we are 1 hour ahead again, which means that the sun sets an hour later. And today it was still bright at 7:30, which is amazing. I'm so excited. And today is the 1st of April, by the way. 1st of April in Sweden is the first day for all the cafes and restaurants to open their outdoor seating. So there were a lot of people sitting outside enjoying their coffee this morning when I was out with Jade at the cafe. Now it officially feels like spring, even though it's pretty chilly here in Stockholm. It's just nice to see so much new life coming around, you know, so many buds on the trees, so many flowers that are starting to bloom, and just new life brings so much positivity and freshness and what would you call it? Like, I don't know, I just feel like it's so refreshing, but I can't really put it into words. My brain right now, it's almost 8:30 and it's not functioning. After the cafe, I ran a few errands. I needed to get some supplies for this chair that I'm building. I got like this LED because I'm also gonna make a lamp, but I got this. It has like a silver plate, which makes it not reflect, or like it's not supposed to be strong on your eyes, which is the whole point. It reflects up into the lamp and then it brings out like a dimmer warm light. So I'm gonna test it out on my lamp here. in this room real quick. But yeah, I got this lamp at Svensson's. I never been there, but I just know that they have all the furniture brands I love. Fritz Hansen, Eames Office. What else? They have Hay, they have Alvar Aalto, they have Artec flower pot lamps, they have the Gooby lamp that I really want, and so many nice designer furniture pieces. So I'm in the environment right now where I'm highly getting inspiration from everything I'm seeing. Like that's the first thing where my mind goes because I have to come up with new designs all the time. It was just nice to look around. I mean, what I was going to show you guys today at the studio was my Danish cord, but I didn't even get to that part, so I'll maybe try to show you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I waxed my shelf the other day. The oil is really nice, actually. I don't know if you can see, but it became so much darker. You can see the grains much better. It's just really cool. So I'm going to continue waxing that in a few days because I have some finish up touches I want to do. Tomorrow the plan is to be at the studio all day. I think that's what I need because today I wasn't able to do that. I mean, 1st of April, the Q1 is over, right? The first quarter of the year. So I kind of feel like everyone's in the mood for a nice refresh, spring restart, but I'm necessarily not doing that in my home at the moment, just because everything is so chaotic and I have priorities. So I've been really grinding. Procrastination is out the window, which makes me feel good, but I'm also doubting myself a little when it comes to will I be able to finish everything in time, which I really hope I will be able to. Maybe I know that I will be done with everything, but I just know it's going to be a stressful process. So hopefully you guys don't have to wait too much for me, but yeah, in 2 weeks it's over, which is crazy to think about at the moment because I need to sketch and I still need to make a few objects. I feel like I'm not really getting burnt out at the moment. I do still feel like these projects that I've planned and designed are keeping me awake and entertained and I'm having quite fun with it. It's so nice to be touching wood, although it's such a interesting material. Like, you have to treat it as a really fragile thing because it can chip or break any moment, but also it's one of the strongest materials there are. It will like bend itself when it has a little bit of humidity in it. Like my relationship and wood, we have a great bond at the moment, but I hope that keeps on going. Every new type of wood I'm using is so different, which makes me have to like rebuild my relationship with that specific type of wood and like gain knowledge about it and know how to deal with it and be friends with it and not enemies, because sometimes, guys, when I meet the wrong type of wood that I don't like working with, that is just... it ruins your whole day and it takes so much time because it has to make a perfect cut, but it will follow its like age grain. So then it's just gonna do whatever it wants to do. I'm just rambling on. I don't even know if you like this wood talk at the moment. But yeah, portfolio season is almost over, at least the first one. I'm applying to 2 schools this year. Chabin was telling me the other day how, because I've been constantly asking myself, oh, what if I don't get in? He said, you should ask yourself, oh, what if I do get in? What will I do then, you know? Put more positivity into my thoughts. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you a little bit of that. I'm slowly rejuvenating and getting into spring, but I'm really enjoying being consistent with the podcast with my friend and co-host Jade and my YouTube videos. I hope you guys are enjoying that. I know not all of you like my vlogs from last year, but like I said, I still really want to post them, and I have such good footage from, in hindsight, when I watch 10 years to 20 years later, I know I'm just gonna want to have that on YouTube as well. So once I'm done with everything, hopefully I can make like a chronological order playlist so you guys can maybe watch it in that order, not having to hop back and front into the past and the future all the time. That was my Wednesday evening rant. I'm gonna try to change the light bulb right now, and then I'm gonna go on an evening walk with Chabin, and then I'll be back for some editing. I hope you're having a great week. You know, you got this. If you're watching this video, this is your sign that you got this, whatever. If you're having a hard week, if you have assignments due, if your work is hard, just know that I have trust in you and you'll be able to get through this. And you are stronger than ever and you have come so far. And I just think you're doing great. So sending much love. Bye. So this is the idea I need. See how now the light is not reflecting through the bulb here because it's coated with like a mirror silver type material and it's bouncing in instead. So the whole lamp is illuminating and that is making this room much brighter. That's interesting. Anyways, a success. It's been raining and snowing all day, which has been meh because we are into April now and no one really wants snow in April here, so that's been quite devastating. But now the sun is finally out a little bit, so I thought I would go grocery shopping because I have nothing to eat for dinner and I decided today is the day I'm gonna stay home instead of going to the studio. I need one day at home, but there's a lot of things I'm gonna do today. I spent the morning and afternoon chatting with my friends in Korea and the morning was more for like just chilling and doing a little bit of sketching. I didn't get too far, but I'm gonna hop into it after dinner. So yeah, I do need to prepare for my next project that I want to finish this week. So that's the plan, but it's Friday now and no, it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday now and I really love being at home on weekends. I don't know why, but it's just so nice to feel a bit like dystopian when everyone is out. I'm just at home chilling. But yeah, yesterday I came home at like 12 a.m. or 1 and I came home to like a card from Jade and these really pretty tulips. So thankful. She's going for camp again this week, so she left today, so I wasn't able to say goodbye to her, but yeah, she's been helping me so much with editing the podcast and stuff, and she wanted to leave a nice gesture for Easter because it's Easter holiday at the moment. Yeah, that was really nice. I sobbed for a good 5 minutes because she wrote so many heartwarming things there. And words I really needed to hear. It's not been easy this whole like process because I'm doing everything on my own, but I feel like I've gotten quite far and I know eventually I'll be done with it in like 10 days. So that really helped me a lot. I'm just gonna quickly show you my stool that I brought home yesterday. Excuse my fashion, this is how I'm at home. I was wearing a hoodie, but then I got too warm, so I changed into this short sleeve, but this time I weaved a stool. I haven't like glued the sitting part. I haven't glued the sitting part just yet. Just a quick look. It's like a stool with weaved details and a magazine rack underneath. So that's what I've been doing for like 5 days or almost a week, from like planning to executing. So hopefully I'll be able to glue on the seating really soon and start like sanding everything, and then I can oil it, but I want to do that outside when the weather is nice, so that won't happen today. But my next thing I'm gonna do is like a rice paper lamp, a bit more traditional. So have some rice paper here, and I want to dye it, so I'm going to go to the supermarket to get a few natural dye ingredients. I felt like that would be a fun experiment to buy some like blackberries and red cabbage to soak the rice paper in and see how it reacts, if it gets too wrinkly or if I will have to go fully natural, or you know. The sky is really clearing up now. This is Sweden, like you don't really ever trust the weather that you're seeing because it can change in 5 minutes to like absolute chaos or absolute bliss. It looks like someone has been painting the sky with like brush strokes. Not much going on here fashion wise. I'm just gonna put on my Birkins, bring an umbrella and head down, otherwise it's gonna get too late. On the way down I was thinking, I have a new bike now, so why not bike to the shop instead? That would be way easier, so I'm gonna do that. Oh. You know that feeling when you think your period's over and it just isn't? And of course I was at home all day and it just happened to happen when I was at the supermarket. But I got quite a few things. I'll have to put on this hideous light for you guys to be able to see me, but downstairs by the bike station, usually people throw some things away. I found this big black frame. So I'm gonna try to see if we can use it somewhere, because we want to redo the office with some like darker tone wood tables that are like facing against each other with like our brown mat that we have, like a bit of a dark academia vibe, but not that extreme. I thought maybe that frame could look quite good. Anyways, a little grocery haul. Haven't done this in so long. I got björnbär, which is like blackberries, I guess. By the way, these are for the dyeing of the rice paper, so I'm gonna test that out. I got red cabbage, then I got raspberries, olive oil because I'm gonna make a oil pasta for dinner with shrimps. You can only get these really good big quality shrimps at my supermarket on like loose weight, so you have to pick yourself and like pay based on kilograms, so that's what I got. Then I have these jellies. When Chisu, my friend, was here during the winter, she was obsessed with these Swedish like jellies, but they don't have this in Korea, so I'm thinking of sending this to her in the summer. But anyways, since we were talking about that today, I had to get a few. I'm not gonna eat everything today, but I maybe want it as a snack later. So guys, these are my favorite. In Sweden, the Magic Star apples were really, really good, but since we moved closer to town, I couldn't find them anywhere. So now I've had to stick to Jazz apples, and these are the closest to the Magic Star, which are really crunchy and sweet. And I always put them in the fridge for a while and then I eat them. Love, so good. Otherwise, most of the Swedish apples I've tried are hella soggy and disgusting. Orange season is kind of finished at the moment. They don't taste as good anymore. In the winter, they were so delicious. Like blood oranges and normal oranges were just amazing, really cheap. But now we're changing to mandarins because they looked better. I'm kind of a mandarin expert. I don't know. I always look on like the outside peel of it, and if it looks very dense, I usually get a bag and they always taste good, so we'll see if I've succeeded this time. Last thing is onions. I have a bunch of garlic, so that will be great for dinner. Guys, this is what's happening. I'm dyeing the rice paper in blackberry, raspberry, blackberry again. Before I go to bed, because I have a morning shift tomorrow, I'm going to dye some in turmeric and maybe mix like raspberry and turmeric. So then we'll have some orange and yellow prepared for tomorrow as well. It's kind of like thick enough and coated, so I don't think it'll be wrinkly. It'll just need to dry up during the night. Fun things.